Okay, so when you see the Hierophant, this also signifies higher learning, could signify marriage, and a structure for things. Okay, so when you see like masculine cards like the Emperor as well, this is structure. This is like spiritual structure, I want to say. And then you can see the monks, their like clothes are slightly different. He's got white lilies and he's got, I think, red roses. So one is representing the masculine and the feminine side. Again, that duality. Okay, so that's the Hierophant. So he's numbered 5, and he represents Taurus as well in the tarot. Okay. Next we have the Lovers. So now the Fool is learning about love, or he falls in love. So you can see 2 people standing in a garden and a beautiful angel above them. Okay, so I'm not sure how to further explain this, but basically the Fool is now learning about love or falling in love. Okay, another meaning for this is you can see masculine and feminine, so 2 people. If I talk about the astrology, this is the card of Gemini. Okay, so if you think about Gemini, they're the twins. Okay, so symbolically that represents making choices. So when you get this card, it doesn't necessarily mean okay, love or romantic love or that type of thing. It could mean okay, you are being faced with a choice. Okay, this is also the soulmate card. Soulmates don't have to necessarily be romantic. We've got so many soulmates, a minimum of 5 to, I think, I'm not sure where the number ends, but it's a minimum of 5. Your soulmate could be your aunt, your mother, your best friend, your dog. It doesn't just have to be your romantic partner. Okay, so that's the Lovers for you. Okay, and then I want to go back to choices. You can see like the snake. What choice will you make? Is it going to be a good choice or a bad choice? Are you going to eat that fruit? Are you going to eat the fruit or not? Are you going to listen to your intuition? Are you going to listen to your mind? Are you going to listen to your heart? Are you going to follow the guidance of this divine angel? So that's what I want to say about choices with this card. That's numbered 6. Okay. So the Fool's learns about love. Okay. So maybe after learning about love and learning about choices and the consequences of choices, he's got enough knowledge in his toolkit and enough arsenal to move forward, and he makes a further journey. Okay, and he leaves the comforts of the palace that he was staying at. So maybe he was staying at the Empress Palace and enjoying enjoying the Empress, like spoiling him and looking after him, because she's very motherly and nurturing. Okay, and he's learned all that he needs to learn from the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Magician, and now he's ready to go out there into battle and conquer what he needs to conquer. So this, when you see the Chariot, is like you can see he's going on a journey and he's leaving the comforts of the palace behind him. So this, like, to me, he even looks like the Fool dressed up in all this like what's the word? Armor. Doesn't he look like the Fool a bit? So now the Fool's kind of evolved more. Okay, so now he's going forward into battle. Okay, so when you see this card, you can be assured that you will have victory in what you're going to do. The journey's not going to be easy, though. There are going to be obstacles. Okay, sometimes your emotions might get the better of you, because you can see the black and the white. These sphinxes, I think they are sphinxes, represent his emotions. can he tame his emotions in order to achieve success? Okay, this is also the card of Cancer. So Cancer is part of the water element, so that would be the Cup suit. Okay, Cancers are also very intuitive, they're very loving people, and they're also very intuitive, and we can see his intuition. We can with this gold star here on his third eye. Okay, so that is the Chariot. So now, after having gone on this journey and these battles or whatever, the Fool has learned to, gain that emotional strength or strength. It doesn't necessarily mean physical strength, but this lion represents the mind, emotions, conquering that. So now he learns about strength. Maybe through this journey, maybe after. Okay? You can see this lady is not hurting this lion. She's not subduing it with force. She's gently stroking it. So, sometimes we're so harsh on ourselves. We just scream at ourselves like, oh, you stupid fool, you stupid idiot, why can't you just get this right? So this talks about gently conquering your emotions in a loving way, and also addressing situations in a loving way, but like really tapping into that courage and that lion strength. Okay, and you can see again that God consciousness is with her, that infinity, as we saw with the Magician. Okay, this is also the card of Leo, and if you forget, you can just remember the lion, and then you'll think of Leo. So I'm going to just put these in a pile. Next we have the Hermit. So now the Fool has acquired emotional strength, he's gone on this journey, and now he's seeking something deeper. Okay, he's questioning things. What is the reason for life? What more is there? Things that he cannot get from the people around him. And this is like him starting almost at the beginning again, like when he embarked on his journey. But this is a bit different, This isn't an easy journey, but a necessary one. And he's alone on this journey. He's aged a bit even, but he's become wiser. And maybe even going on this journey is going to make him wiser. So, although he might feel alone, he's got this guiding light with him. This light is actually inside him, even though he thinks it's in here. It's actually within him, and he's got this staff to support him. This represents his spiritual strength and the obstacles that he's overcome. Okay, if you look, he's on this white glacier here. So this is like reaching that mountain. So I feel like he's on top of this mountain. So if you look at the full card, you see these mountains in the background over here. I feel like these are the mountains that he climbs upon, and now he finally reaches it, and he becomes the hermit. He becomes a wise man. He becomes sort of like a sage almost, okay? And he gains so much of wisdom and knowledge, and here he seeks solitude in himself, and he gains even more tools and gifts as part of his arsenal. Okay, so this is also the card of Virgo, okay, which is part of earth energy, so pentacles, and here we see him, becoming more grounded and more mature. I mean, you can even see he's got a beard now. Okay, so I'm going to stop at the Hermit for now, because I don't want to inundate you too much, and then we'll proceed starting from card number 10, and we'll finish the major arcana. So card number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which talks about fate, a twist in fate, divine timing, all those lovely juicy things. We'll carry on with the Wheel of Fortune in the next lesson. So for now, I just want to say it's been lovely chatting to you. Take care. Please message me if you have any questions. For now, just look at these 10 cards and think about the Fool's Journey. If you can, take out a piece of paper or a book, a notebook or a journal, and write down when you've experienced these energies in your life. When have you been the Fool? When have you been the Magician? When have these things played out in your life? And if you haven't, think about who you know that reminds you of these, because this will really accelerate your learning in the tarot. And then what I want you to do is look at the imagery on the cards and make your own meaning of it. Okay, so if you look at it, it's like a story. Create your own story of it. It doesn't mean it's wrong. There's many interpretations to tarot. That's your intuition coming through, and don't doubt it. And if nothing's coming, don't be hard on yourself, because the more you practice, the better you'll get. When I first started, nothing came through, and I was really nervous. But the more you do it, the better you'll get. I studied accounting at university, so my degree is in accounting, and I have some experience in accounting as well. So a lot of my creativity and intuition dropped, but doing this has really opened me up. Now when I sit and if I try and journal or get meanings, there's so much that comes through. Sometimes I feel like there isn't enough time, and I have to actually cap myself on what comes through, because it just comes through like a waterfall. Okay, so please try and do that. If you're too lazy to journal like I was, and I sometimes am, just look at the cards and talk to yourself and think about what it means. Okay. What else? But really the best way that you're going to learn is for you to write down anything and everything that comes, even if it's in like hogwash. Okay, and please ask me questions, leave me comments, send me an email. You can even message me on my Facebook page, leave me comments there. Just like say #tarot lessons or something, so that I know what you're referring to, because I also do readings for people, paid readings, and I do picker cards, which I've actually just started. So if you can just refer to me like what you're talking about and what you want to know about. Okay, take care, beautiful souls, and I hope this helped. See you next time. Bye bye.